Unit 10, Lesson 66. I have separated some sentences here to discuss with you, and we are going to analyze them together. Okay, I've taken all of these sentences from the text. Let's see them. It could have been an amazing opportunity. It could have been an amazing opportunity. I do not want to reflect on what may have been. On what may have been. He might have taken that leap into the unknown. He might have taken that leap into the unknown. I would have liked to see the world. I would have liked to see the world. It must have been difficult for him to make that decision. They will have finished that project by the end of the month. Okay? These sentences all talk about situations, analysis, some regrets about the past. Okay? And to talk about situations like that, we have to use the perfect modal verbs. Do you remember that we studied the modal verbs? There are 8 modal verbs. Let's remember them. Can, could, will, would, may, might, should, must. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so yeah, these are the modal verbs. We can use these modal, they are called modal verbs because you use them with other verbs. So it's can plus another verb, could plus another verb, will plus another verb, would plus another verb, may plus another verb, might plus another verb, should plus another verb, and must plus another verb. Okay? They work as a support for the principal verb, for the main verb of the sentence. In this situation here, we can also use the modal verbs to talk about analysis, thoughts, feelings about the past. Okay? Okay, so here. No, here. Thoughts, feelings about the past. Okay? And for these situations, we use the modal verbs, the perfect modal verbs. And here we have the structure. We have the subject, I, he, you, John, Maria, my son, my friends. Doesn't matter. Subject. Then we have a modal verb, one from this list here. But before we write the main verb of the sentence, we need to use have. We need to use have to talk about the past. I should have traveled. Eu deveria ter viajado. It's really extremely important to use have, ter, to talk about the past. I should have traveled. Eu deveria ter viajado. Okay? He can't have been at the meeting. He can't have been. Okay? Ele não pode ter estado. Ele não pode ter estado na reunião. He can't have been. All right? So it's extremely important that before this verb here, we have to use have. So can plus have plus the main verb. Okay? That's the structure for modal verbs in the past. All right? So let's just remove all of these verbs here because it's modal verb plus have. All of them with have. Can't have, could have, will have, would have, may have. All right? It could have been. What may have been. He might have taken. I would have liked. It must have been. They will have been. Do you know the song? It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been. It must have been love. Okay? It must have been love. Deve ter sido amor. Hein? Deve ter sido amor. It must have been love. It must have been love. Deve ter sido amor. All right? Excellent. Now I'm going to give you time to do 2 exercises. You're going to complete these sentences here using the modal verbs, in the perfect modal verbs, okay? analyzing the past. And it's one of these lists here, okay? It's one of them. And then you're going to do another exercise here, let us see. It's a dialogue between Pablo and Scott, talking about Scott's girlfriend, okay? And yeah, and after that, we are going to correct these exercises together, all right? So yeah, you can press pause now, do the exercises, and after that, we are going to correct together. Excellent. Now that you have already completed, let's do it together. Letter B, number 1. He gone to Russia. He doesn't have a passport. If he doesn't have a passport, he cannot go to Russia, okay? In the past, he can't have gone. He can't have gone to Russia, okay? He doesn't have a passport. Ele não pode ter ido. Ele não pode ter ido para a Rússia. He doesn't have a passport, okay? Number 2. Tom and Jack are so selfish. They been there for you. Been there for you. They should have been. Should have been. Eles deveriam ter estado lá. They should have been there for you. Okay? They're so selfish. Selfish people, huh? You seen her. She was standing next to you. She was standing next to you. So, you must have seen her. Você deve ter visto ela. You must have seen. Remember that we use must for obligations, and we use must when we make logical conclusions, when you make deductions about something, okay? You must have studied English before. You speak it very well. You must have studied English before, okay? Você deve, because it's a logical conclusion, all right? So you must have seen her. She was standing next to you, all right? So based on this fact that she was standing next to you, I believe you must have seen her. Okay? Você deve ter visto ela lá. All right? 4. I explained it to her, but she misunderstood. My Japanese isn't very good. So, she might or may have misunderstood. She might have misunderstood. Ela deve ter mal entendido. Ok? Ela deve ter confundido. She might have. Ok? My Japanese isn't very good. Okay? So it's a possibility. There is a possibility that she didn't understand me. She might have misunderstood me. Okay? 5. We'll ask the reception desk. Someone handed the keys in. Handed the keys in. Handed the keys in. Entregar as chaves. Handing, okay? Hand in means entregar, devolver, okay? So, someone must have handed the keys in, all right? 6. I don't know why there weren't any buses yesterday. That been a strike, but I'm really not sure. Strike means greve. Greve de ônibus, greve de teachers, strike, okay? Right now, there is a huge strike in Hollywood. The actors and actresses are protesting, okay? So they are having a huge strike in California right now. Yeah, so there could have been a strike, but I'm really not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm just supposing. Okay, so we have to use could to talk about possibility. Okay. 7. James was at the party last night. He can't have been. He can't have been. He can't have been. He's in Mexico. It's impossible. He's in Mexico. He can't have been. Okay, he's in Mexico, right? Impossible. 8. I let you know what was happening, but I forgot. Okay? I should have let you know. I should have let you know. I should have let you know. Eu deveria ter te falado. Eu deveria ter te deixado saber. Okay? What was happening. But I forgot. 9. There was so much traffic. There was so much traffic. I have this information. There must have been. There must have been an accident. There must have been an accident. Okay? There must have been. Deve ter tido. Because there was so much traffic. Okay? 10. I saw his car in front of the building. He must have been here. Yes, he must have been here. He must have been here, okay? Because I saw his car in front of the building. All right? 11. You called them yesterday. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. It's too late. You should have called. Repeat, called. You should have called. You should have. Repeat with me. You should have called them. You should have called them. Now it's too late. All right? Você deveria ter ligado. And 12, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I passed the course without your help. It could be I couldn't have passed, or I can't have passed, okay? Without your help. All right? Excellent. Fantastic. Let's move forward to letter C. Let's see this dialogue here between Pablo and Scott. Pablo, why didn't Margie come to the gig with us yesterday? I don't know. She must have forgotten. She must have forgotten. She must have forgotten. Okay? I'm concluding. She can't have forgotten. She can't have forgotten. She can't have forgotten. She's been talking about it for weeks. She can't have forgotten. Why didn't you call her? Why didn't you call her? You could have checked with her last night. You could have checked. You could have checked with her last night. What? You're her boyfriend. You should have called her. You should have called her. You're her boyfriend. You should have called her. Você deveria ter ligado para ela. Yes, you're right. I'll call her now. No answer. Where on earth is she? Where on earth? That's a very polite expression to say, where the fuck? Where the fuck, okay? Where the fuck is very rude, okay? Bad, very impolite. So, if you want to say politely, where on earth? So you can say, what on earth are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Instead of saying, what the fuck, okay? Why on earth? When on earth? Where on earth? So you can use this expression, on earth, to use for why on earth, where on earth, okay? Who on earth do you think you are to talk to me like that? Who on earth do you think you are? Okay? Number 5. Yeah, that's true. She must have gone. She must have gone. She must have gone. She must have gone cycling with her friends. Hey, how do you know so much about her? How do you know? That's strange, isn't it? Well, maybe you shouldn't. You shouldn't have left her. You shouldn't have left her alone all last weekend with nobody to talk but me. She might or may have felt very lonely because she didn't stop talking to me. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my God. That's an exception. Huh? This sentence here is in the present. Oh my God. She might or may, possibility, not be very happy. Yeah. This one was tricky, huh? Tricky. She might not be very happy with me, but I'm not that happy either. Perhaps it's all for the best. Okay, so there is a breakup. Okay, I think they will break up. All right, beautiful. I hope you have understood everything about the perfect modal verbs. If you have any question, just send us an email. We'll be happy to talk to you. All right? And I see you for the next lesson to talk about one of the most important things in English. And Brazilians make a lot of mistakes about the indirect questions. I see you soon.